Yeah. Cavalier mentality, I charge through every bracket. King on the court, LeBron legacy in my fabric. Brown when I'm grinding, dog pound in the trenches. Guardian at the gate, protecting all my riches. Cavs in my veins, championship parade route. Browns in the mud, fourth quarter, never doubt. Guardians of tradition, progressive feel my temple. Training like I'm drafted, work ethic monumental. In the zone, can't stop my ascension in the zone. Discipline my weapon in the zone. Greatness by intention in the zone. It's my resurrection in the soul.
Yo, happy Monday, happy 420 day. Welcome to this episode of EnDaZone Sports. I'm your host, the man with the plan, with the cleanest ways and all the land, Spivey. And I got the crew with me, G-Bone in the building, Kale's in the building. How y'all feeling?
What up? I'm doing good.
The week can get no better. How that shit start? $20 holiday every day. Come along my way. The weed is here.
All my 20 people, y'all know.
I forgot it was 420.
Yes, it is 420. So you know what that means. All my 420 people, y'all know what's going on today. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel for more content like you're about to be seeing tonight. And also appreciate everybody for tuning in on the DSMN network, the best network in the land. Before we get started, what up, Jew?
Hey,
What up, Jew?
Before we get started, yes, sir. How was y'all weekend?
It was cool.
Coolio.
Say what? You said coolio.
Yeah, coolio. It was good. It was cool.
It was all right, man. Brother been trying to lay down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucking pain. Trying to get my shit right. You know,
One day at a time.
I guess, man. I guess. But no, we gotta do what we gotta do. We're gonna be all right. But we got a lot we're gonna get into today. For all my WWE fans, we had WrestleMania 42 last night. We're gonna talk about Saturday's and Sunday's card. Make sure y'all tap in and let me know how y'all feeling about each and every topic that we are discussing tonight. As y'all can see, we on at a special time, 6 o'clock. My Cavaliers play at 7, looking to go up 2-0 on the Raptors. Let's go, Cavs.
Cavs 5.
Cavs 5. Yeah, I can see that. Gentlemen sweep.
Yep.
We gonna get to that. Some more NBA talk. Of course, like I said, the WrestleMania 42, and this Thursday, Cleveland Browns, the number 6 pick. What should they do?
The draft is Thursday?
Keep the pick.
Oh, okay.
What route should we go for the Cleveland Browns? Whatever route they go, they better make sure it's right. And we are on your, you know what? With that being said, let's get it started with WrestleMania 42 last night in Vegas. Saturday and Sunday. My overall, first let me start getting my overall grade for WrestleMania. The whole overall grade, man, I'm gonna get like a C. For real.
Wow.
Night one to me was just shitty as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm saying why Cameron made the comment that he made. You know what I'm saying, to his producer, man, you getting these old Saturday evening.
Hey, hold on. Was that because he was wrestling with other people though?
No, that was
Cause Oos, Jay. I mean, you know,
What up,
Jay.
JD, what up?
Nice though, by himself though.
They was rocking as a tag team. It's just as Antoine. Hello, Miss Lady. Antoine just said that night one, and then it was a little bit of cross promotion, you know.
What up, Donna?
She, I already know what he about to.
I'm gonna sip my water.
No, she was on the other show too.
But yeah, man, I'll give it an overall C, man. Night one was just horrible. We had the Usos. It started with the Usos and LA Knight versus the Vision and Ice Show Speed. Well, first, let me say this. I think all the matches that happened last night, Saturday and Sunday, all of them was too damn quick for me. Was too damn quick. the commercials and ads they were showing was like way longer than the damn matches. Like you would think like, especially some of these matches I'm about to we gonna get into, you would thought they would be longer, but yeah, it started with the Usos and LA Knight.
3 words, real quick. Vince would never.
And I'm trying to tell people, man.
Vince would never.
And I'm a Triple H fan. I'm a Triple H fan, but I feel like, Gabe, you dropping the ball on this, man. You and these TKO people, y'all dropping the ball on this. But yeah, the Usos and LA Knight, they defeated the Vision and I Show Speed. I really didn't really care about that match for real.
Exactly.
I think the highlight of that match was when I Show Speed did the frog splash on top of Logan Paul. Other than that, man, it was for real. I was expecting while Killer Cam was talking that crap, I was expecting him to show up during the match as he said he was, but we saw no Killer Cam. Which again is speculating, was it all for publicity for him and Jay Uso getting into it on his show? It is what it is podcast. Or was it real? But he didn't show up. I was looking forward to that for real. To actually see what how Cam was gonna react. But that match wasn't really, they could get away with that match. Then you had Jacob Fatu. You had Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. That match was okay. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more violent per se. Maybe see a little bit of blood. It was a unsanctioned match. You know what I'm saying? I would have thought the feud and the match would have went longer, but it wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, it wasn't bad. How you feel about that match?
I'm not a big Drew McIntyre fan.
I like the Drew McIntyre. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm more of a what's the deal, my man? Fatu, yeah, Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, I mean.
But when it comes to WrestleMania, I look for 3 things that always happens at WrestleMania: big surprises, big entrances, and big matches. Which I'm going back to what you said earlier. Matches felt short, uneventful, and just like some of them could have been on a pay-per-view. As for this match, I didn't catch this match. I caught the later ones.
It could have been on Raw or SmackDown night one.
Huh?
Night one could have been on Raw or SmackDown for real.
Yeah, you ain't. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. I can't even refute that. Yeah, because WrestleMania is supposed to be the show of all shows. That's where you turn into the Immortals.
Super Bowl. That's a Super Bowl.
So that's when you pull out all the stops, all the moves you don't see all the time on regular TV and the pay-per-views. That's where you're supposed to pull them out, all the crazy stuff. And they were not doing it. And for most of the first night, from what I heard, it was more commercial time than it was match time.
It was. Like I said, the commercials and advertisement ads was.
Vince would never. You got ads on the turnbuckle. You got ads in the ring. You got mascots outside the ring. You got prime bottles out. Vince would never. And see, this is not also another problem. Ticket pricing. I heard their tickets were lower. They had a bunch of people in the building, but it was lower than what they usually have for WrestleMania. WrestleMania is usually like 85,000 people. But it's supposed to be about the wrestling.
And then one of the surprises that we had was the tag team, the women's tag team championship match between, it's supposed to be Brie Bella and Nikki Bella, the Bella twins, against Nia Jax, Last Legend, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss, and Bayley and Valkyria. Brie Bella was unfortunate she wasn't able to wrestle, so she couldn't be in the match. She brought out a special partner, said she made a call and it ended up being Paige. Yeah. That match was kind of short too, but Paige and Brie Bella prevailed in that match and got the women's tag team championship, which I kind of figured out what happened. They had Paige come back for no reason. Kind of like what they did to AJ Lee when she first came back. She ended up getting the Intercontinental belt.
Yeah, but you know what? They leaked that. It got leaked before WrestleMania. I knew it was happening before the show came on. So they're not good at keeping keeping things secretive no more like they used to too.
You knew what was happening.
Paige was coming.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. So yeah,
It was all on social media that she got. Well, I follow the whatever they call the dirt sheets and all the people that be following wrestling, and I just so happen to scroll up on it. They be showing who got signed and where they getting signed and all this whole kind of stuff. So they got leaked.
Then you had, speaking of AJ Lee, her and Becky Lynch fought for the Intercontinental belt, the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and
that was all right.
Becky Lynch ended up getting that belt back. Yeah, like I said, it was all right. You know, it was, again, wasn't no night one, wasn't no match that really was like, shit. But anyway, it happened. Becky Lynch got an Intercontinental title back now. I want to see who they build the storyline around with her now for that belt, who she's about to feud with now. And then AJ Lee, backstage after the match, was talking and giving inclination like this could be it for, you know, she's about to just go off again. She came back, showed time now. Let her go back and go. Another match I was kind of disappointed in for real was Liv Morgan and Stephanie Becker for the women's championship.
I like Stephanie.
Yeah, I wanted her to retain that belt, but
I did too.
Liv Morgan ended up getting it with some outside interference help from Roxanne and Raquel. She ended up giving her the Oblivion.
Now what's shorty name?
Who, Roxanne Perez?
Woo! That's all I'm gonna say. Woo!
Who? Liv Morgan ended up getting her belt back. She came out to her entrance of her new single that she put out, you know, right before WrestleMania, which was also good publicity for her.
Mm-hmm.
That's what kind of made me feel like she was going to get the belt back when she came out with that video. But I just felt like I wanted to see Stephanie Becker hold it a little bit longer and have more title matches than what she
I
did.
agree, just a little bit more.
A little bit more. Then we had, to me, which probably was the best match of Saturday night, Gunther and Seth Rollins. We had the return of Braun Breaker in that match. Braun Breaker ran down 75 yards and
does what he does.
Speared him, and you know he ended up costing Seth Rollins the match via submission. He didn't tap out, but the refs just called the match. You know he was out. Gunther get the W, which I thought was going to set up Gunther versus another opponent that fought it Sunday night. But I'll get on that in a minute. But I don't think that's going to happen. And
it might set up Seth Rollins getting over going Gunther, since Gunther been putting people out left and right.
Yeah, like, you know, John
I like Seth.
So, you know, Gunther ended up getting that win. The match that really had me confused was for the WWE Championship. Cody
How did I know?
I mean, that match was all right. That match was, I ain't going to say it was horrible. You know what I'm saying? But that match was probably the second best match on Saturday night's card. But Cody Rhodes ended up winning the match, which he was getting hella booed. Randy Orton was getting hella cheered, even after the match, what he did to him. But Orton ended up bringing back the punt kick, ended up kicking Cody Rhodes in the head after the match. With all that done during the match, you're going to do all that. Pat McAfee, Jelly Roll got involved. That was probably the best thing through the match. Jelly Roll bringing the elbow down on Pat McAfee through the table and allowing the one-on-one match to go on with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. And then Pat McAfee come back down, and which I'm thinking what would have made a good storyline was if he came down there and made a quick count to get Randy Orton to win. But you come down after Orton RKO Cody Rhodes, and you come down and do a regular count, which was kind of slow a little bit to me. Randy Orton don't get the pinfall. He turned around, their RKOs at McAfee. But even before that, he RKO'd the referee, which I don't see why he did that unless something just snapped in his head. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to RKO everybody in this motherfucking ring. And he ended up RKOing Pat McAfee, and Cody Rhodes caught him with a crossroad and ended up retaining the belt. So
this match had fundamental problems. Now, Randy and Cody got all this history. They was in the stable together. Randy Orton is a third generation kid. Cody is a third generation kid. All this stuff happened, and y'all got Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll involved. For real? Second of all, the build-up was trash. Y'all just put this together and made this stuff up On the fly, you had no plan, TKO and Triple H, and we all knew it. y'all got to pull the curtain back and start doing some more secret stuff because this ain't it, Chief. Not for the title match. And
it wasn't. Now he can't even come back no more.
And the third is fickle people. This shows you how fickle people are. A couple years ago or whatever, everybody was on Cody back. Cody gonna finish the story. Now he won the title. We sick of Cody. We don't want to see Cody no more. Cody, you need to turn heel. Everybody think they are a booker now. Like, watch the show. Now I get it. It wasn't bad. Go ahead, my bad.
I will say this. I do think it was time for Cody Rhodes to turn heel. That babyface stuff.
Why? So he could be like John Cena with that face?
No, if you've been looking at it lately, the past couple of weeks or months, for real, Cody been lightweight. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers been lightweight coming at him
and teasing. He been teasing,
and the crowd started lightweight change on. Even though they still do the whoa, the songs and all that, they was still lightweight, not really feeling them. And every now and again. But I think what really did it for Randy Orton. I mean, not Randy Orton, but Cody Rhodes. I forgot what I was about to say. I got through off with that damn whoa shit.
Take your time.
I think what really did it for the fans. Excuse me, that's what I was going. Was when Drew McIntyre, which I felt like they just been screwing left and right lately. The way he lost that belt back to Cody Rhodes, that SmackDown. I think.
I can agree with that. I'm not disputing nothing you say. You're completely right. The only thing that I'll bring up, which most people don't think about, is Cody ain't no great heel. So all this, he need to turn heel. He's not gonna be a great heel.
He a better heel than a better.
I don't agree with that. He ain't John Cena corny heel, but he's right below it.
Okay,
for me,
I just think the whole match it could have been better again.
You could have just built with them two. You ain't have to involve nobody else. They got enough history and enough stuff to draw from creatively.
Facts. Then that moves us to night 2.
Yes.
They opened up, which again, night 2 will really save the whole WrestleMania. Started with Femi and Brock Lesnar. And G, you weren't on the show, but a couple of shows ago we had on here, and we was talking about it. I'm like, the first thing I said was, I hope this don't end up being a match to where that once WrestleMania was Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar, and that match happened quick. You know, it was a punch, boom, boom here, a couple of spears, Goldberg, bam, beat Brock Lesnar. Or however.
That was trash.
I'm like, man, I hope it don't be that type of match. Brock Lesnar comes out, Femi comes out, they get in the ring, they lock up. Boom, Brock Lesnar taking the Suplex City about 5 times. Femi got a couple of hits in. Brock Lesnar set him up for the F5. Boom, he get up. Chokeslam Brock Lesnar, they hit him with the, what they call it, the fall from grace. I think that's
what I don't know, something like that.
Brock Lesnar 1, 2, 3 win the match. And then after the match, Brock Lesnar is sitting in the middle of the ring. You know, he take the boots off, he take the gloves off, basically giving us a sign that he retired.
Right.
What's your whole thought on that match? How you feel about that match?
I think it was perfect because they set up Femi to be the new monster. What they tried to do with Braun Strowman, they failed at and been successful with him in terms of building up that equity of him being a complete wrecking ball. And not only that, you came out at WrestleMania, the show of shows, and you wrecked the former wrecking ball so much that it made him retire. So now, if they only thing going forward, if they do right, is do him the same way that they did Brock. Don't let him show up all the time. When he show up, mess up everything, wreck everybody, get the belt, take the belt off of him. Don't see him for a couple months.
I don't think they're gonna do that with Owen. Like right now, the fans really
because he hot.
He hot right now. The fans are loving him. But I think after, I don't know if you saw.
I saw it all when he called out Roman.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I said this even before that happened on Friday's show.
Mm-hmm.
That Friday show. I'm thinking they're going to set up with Oprah Winfrey versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 43.
But here's another big picture moment though. Everybody that's been around is starting to leave. Undertaker's gone. The Rock is gone.
Yeah.
Stone Cold is gone. Cena's gone. Brock just retired. Roman told him, after this contract, I got maybe 2 years and I'm done. Seth said, after this last contract, I'm gone. Yeah, they being smarter than the older generation and trying to wrestle forever. They got other things going on. So they got to start building up new people. Besides Oba, like besides Oba, maybe Brian and maybe like one. They won't give LA Knight a shot. I wish they just give it to him so he could just shut up. Because I'm tired of him. Like, where are the other stars that you build? It's like Paul Heyman said, you're supposed to infuse the second tier stars with the first tier to make them the new first tier stars. So when the first tier stars retire, you got new stars already in place. TKO ain't doing that.
They got some on the rise, which leads me up to the second match. A couple of moves in the second match. Penta.
Oh yeah.
Retaining his Intercontinental belt in that ladder match, which I felt like probably the third best match of the whole WrestleMania night. The ladder match.
Yeah.
You got what you thought you was gonna get. You got Bruce. It was Penta against Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McCuller, Rusev, Rey Mysterio. So
Penta is money. Penta is money. They stumbled upon him.
Javon Evans, look out for him. He's another.
I ain't a big fan of his, but yeah.
I like him. Even Dragon Lee for that matter. He displayed some of his in-ring talent last night. But
I'm gonna tell you the one person when you get to it, but we ain't got to it yet. So keep on going. Penta
ended up winning that match, retaining his Intercontinental belt in a ladder match. Then we had a match that I was happy that happened, but I felt like it could have been a little bit longer as well. Jade Cargill losing her belt to Rhea Ripley. A lot of people feel like Ripley didn't need to win this particular match. She's been dominating the women's division for the past couple of years. A lot of people felt like Jade Cargill, should have won that match and continue to try to build something around her. Me, I'm glad Ripley won because, like, Jade cool, but she got to really get her in-ring game up.
You took the words right out of my mouth. See, when she was in AEW, everybody was saying she corny, she can't really do no good promos, she be low-key injuring people, and then they got her in WWE and the same thing happened. She couldn't do good promos and she was low-key injuring people, and they had that real back and forth on Twitter. Her what's the big girl that lost weight? Her and Rhea Ripley. Yeah, Nia Jax. So she injured Nia Jax and a couple of people for real. And they was telling her, you need to go back to the gym. So in saying that, the WWE, that's why them two girls came with her, because she couldn't carry the belt herself and make all that money. So they brought them two and put her in the mix to make it more interesting, which is also why when they got to WrestleMania, because she had the belt for a long time, but she ain't had that many title defenses. She ain't had that many good feuds. It just wasn't going over. So this is why they took the belt off of her, because Rhea Ripley is over and she got money.
Yeah, I don't even remember who Jade defended the belt against.
That's right. Because she ain't had that many.
I don't think she did though.
Yeah, she don't have that many. Maybe two.
Maybe, yeah, if I said one, maybe
and
two.
You can't name too many good feuds. Like, how many good feuds she done had? Who she wrestled?
Can't remember, but they better watch out for
the John.
Naomi did have that baby.
Oh yeah,
real soon.
Jay gonna be gone.
And you was about to say something about Bianca Belair.
Yeah,
she knocked up now, so she announced that.
Woo!
She told her stomach, you know what I'm saying? So she gonna be out.
My chest.
Ain't she married to
yeah, Montez.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, Rhea Ripley won that match. She's the new champion. But the thing is, she haven't been drafted yet. They didn't even have the WWE draft yet. So she's still on Raw. So Raw
tonight
gonna be off the hook.
Gonna be interesting.
Raw after WrestleMania, something always happening. So don't be, you know what I'm saying, expect the unexpected tonight per se. So, but she's still on Raw. So 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 and she won the SmackDown's Women's Championship. So I want to see how they go about that. That's what I'm saying. Watch out for tonight. Something unexpected.
Always.
Then we had Whoop That Trick. Get him, Whoop That Trick.
I'm not a fan of the lemon pepper steppers.
And lemon pepper steppers.
I'm not a fan. He cool. I don't have no dog in the fight, as they say.
He ended up beating Sami Zayn for the US title, and him and last legend went out last night. Him and with that little Yachty that they got on the squad now.
Yeah, what do they have little Yachty there?
Again,
I don't know. He a celebrity. They do that. They have random celebrities in the WrestleMania.
Yep. See, who was that?
I mean, you can go way back, like Mongo McMichael, way back in the day. LT. They had all kind of people there.
I understand that, but
who was that? ASAP Rocky that was just over there. Who was that? ASAP Rocky that was just over there. Well,
yeah, they always have had random celebrities. That's part of they shtick. So that ain't nothing new.
Ended up winning that match, becoming the U.S. champion. Then we had the Demon, Finn Balor, went 1-on-1 with Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dom, and Finn Balor ended up winning that match. The whole Judgment Day feud, they split before they kicked him out. And Finn Balor, Dominic won that, which was a decent match.
Here's the thing about that match though. Vince froze Finn out because he wasn't 6'5", 900,000 pounds and full of muscle, but he was over with the fans and super over. So when he did that match on NXT last year, and they put his original song back on, he had a crazy reaction, and TKO and them remember like, oh, he a top tier star. And he been a top tier star. We just been sticking them with these weak dudes in Judgment Day. So,
I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And his interest is one of the coldest. So now this is why this separation comes. Like, oh, he can draw. He a money maker. So this is why the eventual separation of JD jealous and Dominic and him going at it because they about to put the strap on him and shoot him to the moon. I give it 3 months, maybe something tonight. Because now the Judgment Day is over. He free and clear to move on to the next feud and go after that title again because they're gonna put the belt on him.
You talking about Finn Balor?
Finn Balor, yes, sir.
He definitely deserved it because when he did have it and he ended up losing it from an injury
and never got the rematch.
Never got a rematch. The match of the night, the match of the weekend. With Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. That had to be the best match of the night, the best match of the whole weekend. Tribal Chief, put y'all ones up for the Tribal Chief. He's back at the head of the table, defeating CM Punk for the World Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship last night. And then after that, they had the whole post-thing injury. I mean, not injury, but interviews, and was called out by Obi Fimmin, and he told his best response was, "Let's see what you do this summer." That's why I said that was. I feel like Obi Fimmin won that match, and that was leading up to him and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 43. But nevertheless, the Tribal Chief is back on top, back at the head of the table, and is your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Big
money back on the table. Yeah. So we get CM Punk abreast. I didn't know he was 50. I ain't never really been a CM Punk fan. He talked better than he wrestled for me.
I like CM
Punk. But yeah, big money back on the table. I think he go on another short run in these last 2 or 3 years he got on his contract, and I think this is it. And when he get done, they teasing the passing of the guard to over. So again, big money back at the head of the table. We might see a couple of with the whole insurrection with Tama Tonga and Solo going on one side. The Usos over there doing their thing. It's gonna be some cross connection with the Samoans. So yeah. That's what I was doing earlier.
Hey, I like
But
that. I like that little move he do though. That
yeah,
is slick though.
Yeah, they about to really build around that boy, man. That's a good boy too.
yeah,
That's a big
yeah.
boy. That's a big man.
6'4", 3 something.
Yeah, that's a big man.
Was up for the tribal chief. He's back, and my boy came out with the coldest intro. You know what I'm saying at the beginning.
Who?
Roman Reigns.
Oh,
You ain't see the entry? His entrance?
mm-mm.
Okay.
I fell asleep, man. Hey, I got to be up 5 o'clock every day.
Went back to the old second half.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I take that back. The old head of the table thing. Yep.
But the first part he had, the lady sang it, dude on the drum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief is back.
One thing, real quick. Overall, since I don't know if y'all know who Jim Johnston is, I feel like ever since he left, the theme songs have not been the same. This is the dude. He made the Rock theme song, Austin theme song, Undertaker theme song throughout the whole WWE run, and they got rid of him right before TKO came on. The theme songs have not been hitting since he left. Maybe like a handful, but not for me.
I brought up a lot of these theme music.
Jay
Uso.
Yeah.
But a lot of these entrances, I think they are good. But I understand where you know what I'm saying, like coming from, like.
It wasn't that boom. Like even the mid Carters had great music, like Gangrel, Kane, all of them. You could it's gonna pop up in your head what their theme song was. Yeah, like what's JD McDonough theme song?
I don't know. I think he was coming out with that Judgment Day music. That bitch was raw. I like the Judgment Day music. You look at some of the females. Rhea Ripley, her music cold.
Oh yeah. Like I said, there's a few that got some, but it ain't like across the board. That's what I should specify by saying. Like everybody had good, memorable music.
But go ahead.
So you think TKO is messing up wrestling?
Hell yeah. Ticket prices, presentation, wrestler choices, a lot of this stuff. I'm not saying that they totally wrong, but they're running it like the UFC. It is not the UFC. Vince always remembered this is about family people coming to this show.
Yeah, they get a lot of these sponsors and endorsements or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like, because I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe they was in debt. Well, not in debt, but so they weren't making that type of bread like that. So that's why Vegas 2 years in a row for WrestleMania. That's why you now see them partner up with ESPN, trying to get that bread. You know what I'm saying? And they're not doing nothing with these matches, and they're not doing nothing with these.
And remember, the UFC was known for paying people below market value, and they trying to run it the same way. Pay fighters low and make money off it. It don't work like that in the WWE. That's why Vince never made the prices super crazy, because families watch this.
That's what he was doing though, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, overall, I give it like a C just because the Roman Reigns match saved it. That ladder match saved it. I mean, it was okay, I guess, but
it was cool.
They did what they wanted to do. I guess they let they go.
Hopefully, they have a different venue next year.
It's gonna be in Saudi Arabia.
I hope not. Not with the war.
Yeah, I hope not. But
no, they be traveling. Let's talk some little NBA, y'all. The NBA playoffs and our Cavaliers 1-0 on the Toronto Raptors. They dominated and really had their way with the Raptors the last game, game 1. Ended up winning that game by double digits, led by Donovan Mitchell, 32. James Harden had a great game. Evan Mobley had a good game. What was y'all thoughts on game 1, and what do y'all feel like is the key for them to go to game 2 tonight at 7 o'clock to head to Toronto up 2-0? Go ahead, Kills.
My biggest thing was that Max Strus came out scoring. He had 24 points. He came out with the hustle plays. A lot of the 50-50 balls they got. They contend with Brandon Ingram only had 9 shots, so that was a good. They stopped him from scoring, and they also stopped the Raptors from going into transition. The Raptors is one of the best teams in transition. They only had 3 points in transition. They stopped that from going on. I was kind of upset with the Cavaliers at the beginning of the first half because they were allowing open threes from Barnes, who hit 2 before he went out with 2 fouls. But overall, the Cavaliers did it. James Harden was doing his passing, which unlocked Jared Allen in the beginning and Evan Mobley in the beginning of the game. And Donovan Mitchell did his thing. Third quarter, they came out and they blitzed Toronto, and that's how they got the big lead.
Go ahead, G.
Max Strus threes are different from everybody else's threes on the team because he's putting up. He don't care, and I didn't really realize how much of an impact until he came back from injury, and he was pulling up from half. He shoots with no regard. It's almost like it's JR-esque. It's not JR, but he shoots with. I'm throwing it. I don't care if it miss or not, and if I do miss, I'm gonna keep shooting until I get it going again. Secondly, I like how they got the bigs involved early. I think the key going forward, if we're going to make it to the playoffs, we need Evan every night. Evan got to be Evan every night, and not no 30 points here, 10 points, 10 rebounds here. Like, no, you got to be 20, 25 plus, and I'm going to say 10 rebounds and 1 block maybe. Because you're good for a block a game. Evan got to be the key. We gonna have Max. We gonna have Donovan. We gonna have James. Evan got to show up every night. Him and Strus gonna be the difference maker.
Man, I've been saying that all season. The Cavaliers gonna make a deep run into the playoffs. It's gonna start with Evan Mobley. We know that Donovan Mitchell is our best player. We know Donovan Mitchell gonna get us 30 plus in the playoffs. But in order for us to get to where we need to get to and ultimately get to that championship, Evan Mobley got to come out here and get us 23 to 25, 12 to 13 boards a night. He got to. James Harden, I don't need James Harden to be that Houston James Harden no more. Come out and do exactly what you did in game
that
1.
Part.
Come out and get your double-digit assists. Like you said, get your bigs involved. We see how we talk about James Harden, and we talk about how our bigs been better since acquiring James Harden. We saw what he did with a whole bunch of bigs on every team he was on, from the Clint Capellas to the Zubac to the Embiid when he had him and a half to now Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. So he did elevate that game. But yeah, I agree with you, G. Evan Mobley is going to have to, like he was balling last game. He can't come out tonight and give me no goddamn 9 points. Or
I was just about to say that.
Yeah. He do that, we losing the game. I like what they did in game 1, how they took Brandon Ingram out the game. Basically bringing the double team to him. That's how people like Sneed getting open threes.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Cavaliers can live with Scotty Barnes shooting threes. He's one of the he's not a great 3-point shooter. Let me just definitely put it that way. So the Cavaliers could come out and do that again tonight. Play more solid defense. They could play defense how they did in that second half, coming out of halftime of the game. Continue to play defense that way. Of course, clean up a little bit of things and hit the shots that we was missing that we normally make. I think we could get this game tonight and take a 2-0 lead to Toronto.
Absolutely.
I don't know what happened to Kill. Shit been fucking up all day. But yeah, so and Matt Strus again got to continue to shoot the ball the way he been shooting. Remember the last time he came back, his first game of the season, he came back and shot the lights out similar to what he did in game 1, and then came back in the second game and only gave
fearless.
We can't have that. So I'm very confident in the Cavaliers. Now, I don't know if Emmanuel Quickly is playing tonight. He's questionable. He didn't play game 1. And when he played, you know what I'm saying, Toronto are a different team. They do run more with Emmanuel Quickly. at point guard. So that's gonna be interesting to see if he's able to give it a go tonight with his hamstring injury. So, but if he's not able to play, then Cavaliers know what they gotta do to get this game tonight and go up 2-0. Against the Raptors. No, JD, right? This dude right here, man, he don't need to see another unless somebody get hurt. Knock on wood. He don't need to see another minute on that damn court, man.
He got what, 3 fouls? He got 3 fouls in like 2 minutes.
They're not even just that, it's like every time he got the ball, he's like, "Fuck it, I'm playing."
Well, he just coming back for an injury too. So
I don't think
it was a little exciting, and this is his first playoff, so he was a little exciting. So
this Donovan City,
I think it's more or less, Isaac. When we was depleted and we was missing people, Mike Tyson was getting the minutes. He was the starter.
Yeah,
he was balling and he was playing great. He was playing good.
Yep, thank you.
To the point we was talking about, man, hey, Jalen Tyson, you know what I'm saying? We could trade a Matt Strus because we got Jalen Tyson here. Like, it was a lot of
trade Matt Strus.
I'm just saying, it was a lot of talk like that.
A lot of chatter.
So now that everybody's back, his minutes start. Like,
hey, thank you, sir. You earned your paycheck. Thank you, Betty. Thank you.
Man, it might be 2 Tysons.
You say what, Kel?
I said, the draft is Thursday, so it might be 2 Tysons in Ohio.
I forgot about my brother, but yeah. So for me, that's what the Cavs got to do. Play, like, I don't know if Emmanuel Quickly is playing tonight due to that hamstring injury. He was questionable, but if he do play, we might have to do a couple things on defense because
they will have to
at their best. We're quickly running that point. Getting out of but if Quickly is not playing, we come out with the same intensity that we did in that second half of game 1, and we just got to knock down the shots that we missed in game 1 that we normally make. That we normally see the Cavaliers make. Matt Strus got to stay on this game. Evan Mobley, you got to stay on your game. We know what D. Mitch go do. We know what James Harden go bring. Dean Wade did play good defense, and I think we should get that win tonight and go 2-0. You say what else?
I say also, Sam Merrill gonna have to show up hitting them threes. Last game he really didn't hit his threes. He really didn't shoot the ball well. But with Strus and Sam Merrill shooting the ball well, the bench is going to be the key.
No, you want a blowout.
No, I'm saying when the starters are in and they get the lead, we have to sustain it because Toronto is known to run the ball. They're not a great half-court team, as we can see,
right?
When they stop on a fast break. So, also, like y'all said before, Mobley, the Cavaliers going to have to team rebound the ball, not getting them second shots because that's how Toronto wins sometimes. They get extra points like
that. I got you.
The rebounding part, we definitely got to rebound the basketball and don't give up second chance points tonight. And all that happened, if everything that we said happens, so hopefully the Cavs or 2-0 into Toronto. Where it's going to be, that crowd is going to be crazy. And we can't let them go crazy up 1-1.
Yeah.
1-1.
Yeah.
So let's get it done, Cavs. Let's get it done tonight and get this victory. Also, we had a couple of game 1s. The Rockets and the Lakers, Kevin Durant scratched from the game just like minutes before the game due to a knee contusion that happened in practice. With one of the players. The Lakers ended up getting that win, 1-0. How much trouble are the Rockets in?
Major trouble if he don't come back. I'm sorry, Kels. My bad.
No, go ahead. Go
ahead. Go ahead. Are you cool?
What I was going to say, if Durant don't come back, they just another team. And the Lakers with LeBron is the better team. So the Lakers might got lucky with this because now they now they have a chance to either go win this series now if Durant is not fully healthy, because at the end of the day, the Lakers got the better player in LeBron, and with Luke Kennard hitting shots, what do LeBron do better? He's facilitate and get open shots. If they hit their shots, they're going to beat Houston.
I'm gonna tell you something. It was a clear difference in the two offenses. The Lakers, even without all the rest of the superstars, were moving the ball. Everybody was setting screens. People were getting wide open layups and stuff. I almost said the Lakers without Durant. The Rockets without Durant looked lethargic.
Yes.
The only one that was getting off is what's that big dude named?
Sagone.
Yeah, him. He was the only one getting his. Everybody else just was looking like a deer in headlights. Where the ball go? Who gonna shoot? So that's one clear advantage. And yeah, like you said, to piggyback off your comment, LeBron at 42 still can do some things, and the Lakers offense look fluid. And I think those two combined against this rattled Houston Rockets, I think it'll be 5 games. No, it'll be 6.
Yeah, I agree. Starting the Rockets without Durant offense does look lethargic, and we saw even last year how their offense looked with the offense running through Alpha Shingo, and it didn't pan out right. That was the whole reason why they went out to get a Kevin Durant to be that scorer. But I don't think his injury is that serious. He may be back for game 2, but I do agree if Kevin Durant is not available and can't play, this series might go 5 Lakers way. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want that to happen if you use it, because that get them more time off, depending on how the other games is going in the West playoffs. You get Lakers more time to rest up. You give Luka more time to get better. You get
absolutely
more time to get better. So this is a very, very, very big series and crucial series for the Houston Rockets. And again, if Kevin Durant is not available, yeah, I agree with both of y'all. They're done. They're done. I don't think Alpha Sengun could be their lead scorer. They win the series, not even against this Lakers team. As y'all said, a 42-year-old LeBron James.
They also, this is what I was saying before the trade deadline. Why they go out and get a point guard?
I agree.
This is the reason why they need a point guard.
Exactly.
When your best when your best scorer is not on a out there, you need somebody else to facilitate the ball to Alpha Sengun, who right now is their best facilitator. Right. And he's gone from the center position. Right. I like Ahmed Thompson, but Ahmed is really not a point guard. Reed Shepard is really not a point guard. He's really a sharpshooter. Right. So if I was Houston next year, when Van Fleet come back, I would try to invest in another point guard.
I can't agree with you more. I agree with that. Them losing Van Fleet really hurt them this season. Really hurt them this season. I think if they had him, he's a veteran, he's a champion. They would have been all right. Even this first game won against the Lakers. Yeah. Without Kevin Durant, they would have been cool. So, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully Durant can get back in there. If not, the Lakers in 5 and on Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
We also had the Orlando Magic and the Detroit Pistons play game 1. Orlando Studs, Detroit taking game 1. They now have home court advantage over the Detroit Pistons. Is this a sign
the Pistons are in trouble?
Yeah, that the Pistons are in trouble, or was it just they got us this night? You think it could be turned around, G?
Quick question: is the format still 2-2-1-1-1?
Playoff?
Yes.
2 games here, 2 games all through the playoffs, right?
Hold up. This way. I think they 5. Go ahead.
There's no more 2-3-2, right?
No.
It's just 2-2-1-1-1, right?
Yep.
If the Magic win the next game, Detroit will not make it out of Orlando. That's it.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a sweep. Well, the way they played this first game, can't nobody stop Paolo. Both his scoring and passing abilities, which I did not realize that he had, all like that. What's his name? Franz Wagner, whatever his name is, the foreign dude.
Wagner. Yeah, Franz Wagner.
He cold, and he been cold the whole season. Desmond Bain still got some skills with his stuff. And
I was wrong.
They were playing unafraid, and they were going right at them. Cade Cunningham did not have enough gas in the tank to pull them out of the hole that he was in. They were in late in the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. If they lose this next game, they're not coming out of Orlando. It'll be a 4-game sweep. Book it. Put my word on it. Whatever y'all do or whatever, because I ain't been here in a while, I know. But if Detroit lose the next game, it's a wrap.
You agree with that, Kills?
Yes, because the thing about Detroit is their defense. They play off their defense and get into the transition. What Orlando has is 2 big bodies who can prevent Cade Cunningham from coming into the lane with Wendell Carter and Pablo.
So who you picking?
I'm picking this. I'm still gonna say Detroit right now because they lightweight, got home court advantage. If they lose the next night, it's gonna be an uphill battle. But Orlando, I think Detroit didn't want to play Orlando. I think they probably wanted to play somebody like Charlotte.
If Detroit lose the next game, are you still gonna pick Detroit?
No.
Okay.
Orlando.
I'm just asking. I don't want no smoke. I'm just asking.
No, I'm cool. Orlando is a very physical team, and what happened with physical teams is that they get to the free throw line, and Detroit only got 1 score, and that's Cade Cunningham.
I don't know about all that. I think
you don't think Cade Cunningham is their only scorer?
I mean,
besides Durant.
Okay, that's what I'm about to say.
Yeah, besides Durant.
Detroit play physical as well. They're a physical playing team too. I think what happened in game 1 was, I don't know if Detroit took this game lightly, like, man, it's just Orlando. See how they've been playing in the season. How they let Boston D-League team, basically, per se, you know what I'm saying, go against their whole starting 5. I think the last game of the season where Orlando had to win to help Atlanta get the 5th spot and that whole scenario. So, I just think they didn't get a good game from Durant, Jalen Durant, All-Star this year. Cade Cunningham had 39. They just got outplayed. I don't see that happening again. Game 2. I'm gonna take Detroit to win game 2 to go back to Orlando. They get 1 win in Orlando. Detroit might win the series 4-2. I have no faith in Orlando's offense, like, at all, or their defense. Like, it was one of the teams that I felt like was one of the most disappointing teams this year. Like, at the end of the season, you look at how they played last year. You looking at them to take that next step, especially defensively. Their defense fell off. Their offense, they get Desmond Bain, which I feel was their best player throughout most of the season this year. He helped the 3-point shot, but you weren't getting Pablo how you getting him now at the beginning of the season, and it's hard NBA to.
Yeah, but they're here now.
They're here.
Well,
they're here now.
Did you see how they played against Charlotte and how they beat Charlotte? That's how they gonna beat Orlando.
See, that's what.
How they beat Charlotte, and that's why I understand how Detroit didn't take them serious, because Orlando is one of them teams that if they get hot, they're going to be something. And Warner is back. Warner is the key to
be a dog.
Melo shot horrible that game. Miller ain't have a good game. Kyle Kanupa have a great.
But it was because of them or because of the other
Orlando.
team?
Orlando put pressure on them. Suds is pretty good.
I already know what you're gonna say.
What?
You don't believe in Orlando at all, Antoine?
No.
Orlando is a good team. Orlando's a good team.
Man,
I think
Orlando this year was expected to be at least a top 5, maybe to some a top 4 seed, looking at how they played last year. And then Desmond Bain. But it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? They defense.
Warner was hurt half of the year.
Yeah, true.
And
a dog.
And then his brother was hurt too.
I don't know about that dog, but he's a good role player.
He's a dog.
I just think they ran into Detroit that looked at them like, okay, this Orlando, they've been playing a certain type of basketball, a certain type of way. The last couple of weeks of the season, they just squeaked in off the playoff. kudos to them. But I think Detroit gonna take game 2, and then they go in the series. I give Orlando one more game.
When is game 2?
Tomorrow, I probably think.
Tomorrow?
Yeah,
tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
So yeah, the other game was the Knicks and the Hawks. Real quick, the Knicks ended up winning that game. They up 1-0. How y'all feeling about this series? Real quick,
It's gonna be the Knicks.
It's gonna be the Knicks.
It'll be the Knicks, but I think it's gonna be a hard fought for the Knicks. Like I think you look at last game, Nikhil Alexander-Walker shot horrible, didn't play really good. Jalen Johnson didn't have a good game. Cat had 25 and 8. Brunson had 27.
He had 27, but he had like 23 in the first half.
Yeah.
That really propelled them through, and then Cat came on in the second half.
I mean,
with his point.
He had a good game, but I think Atlanta started off slow. I'm picking them with the upset win in the game 2.
Atlanta?
Yeah, Atlanta. Atlanta been playing some good basketball in the season.
Atlanta's solid.
But once again, to stop Atlanta, you gotta prevent them from getting out on the run and the transition.
Everything is transition. They go run. They go run regardless whether a team score on them or not. They go run. They one of the fastest paced teams in the NBA this season. That's how they get a lot of their open threes for real by running. Nikhil Alexander-Walker, I think, was 3rd in the NBA in open shots off of
three
points or transition points. So I give Atlanta game 2. I'm gonna pick Atlanta for the upset of game 2 over the Knicks and head back to Atlanta.
I got the Knicks winning the series, but they're not going nowhere. They ain't been the same for me since they broke up the Villanova boys or the UConn boys or wherever all the three of them
the Villanova boys.
Yeah, Villanova. When they got rid of DiVincenzo, they not the same heart. So
they'll probably win the series in 7. It's gonna be a hard fought 7.
You said 7 games?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I like Atlanta. I would get all into the Boston Celtics Philadelphia series for a big game, but Boston about to sweep that series. They won their game 1, led by Jalen Brunson. I mean, not Jalen Brunson. 27 points. Jason Tatum looked good, and he still, as we said in the interview, reported out, he still having rehab work done. And like this, some good basketball. So Boston about to end up sweeping that series, especially with Philadelphia not having to run.
Real quick, do y'all think Jason Tatum came back too early?
No, it don't look like it. It looked like he was healthy. It looked like he was, because he worked his butt off. So
can they beat this team without him now?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the whole reason. That's why I asked that.
Because Jaylen Brown playing in the MVP level this year. And Jaylen Brown is the I said that on the other show. So don't even try to play me. I said that the other day.
No, you didn't.
I did. Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I can go back on the show.
I ain't got time to get on all that. That ain't what you first originally said. No, I'm not.
I did.
No. You lucky I ain't got the time right now to really get
okay.
Real quick before we get up out of here, the Cleveland Browns Thursday drive on the 6th pick and the 24th pick in the first round. Should we or should we not keep this first pick? Yes, the 6th pick, yes or no, or should we trade it to get more assets? Should we keep it or not keep it? Yes or no, Kills?
No, I think if we could get the Dallas pick, that's 3 first round picks. And we still can get a wide receiver, an offensive lineman, and something else that could be helpful. But if we going to do the pick, I'm picking Cornell Tate.
G.
Unless it's just something so spectacular you can't turn it down, I keep it. Like something that's just so immaculate, like.
I think the Dallas trade is good though.
My dude LJ, we was all texting this morning in the group text, basically talking about this, and I understand his logic. I do. I wouldn't be mad. You know what I'm saying? Like if we was to trade that pick with Dallas and end up with all these first round picks, I won't be mad. But I'm, damn man, I'm just. I don't know if when they put up the draft class, Josh Allen was in there, and they were like, man, if y'all look at it, the Browns could have had Josh Allen and Saquon the same year. So I don't know if I look at that like, man, I don't want to pass up on no talents, especially at a wide receiver position.
This will answer my question. Is in this draft, is it anybody y'all like that's just like, yeah, we have to have him?
Me personally,
as y'all know more football draft stuff than I do.
Me personally, I think they should pick Cardell Tate because we need a playmaker. We need a playmaker wide receiver. I mean,
y'all absolutely sure he can definitely add to the team.
You watch, okay, Cardell Tate for Ohio State. He played with Jeremiah Smith on the other side.
Okay.
Dude had 9 touchdowns. He had over 700-something yards, and that's with the best wide receiver. That was with a freshman quarterback.
And he don't drop the ball.
And he dropped the ball. And he run every route tree in that you get as a wide receiver. And he big.
Okay, so this is my last question, and then I'm gonna let it go. So if he get drafted right now at 6, he can make an immediate impact for the Browns.
Yes.
See, I'm glad you said that.
Yes. Immediate, because that's where I'm at.
It depends on our quarterback.
Okay.
Depends on our quarterback.
You think so? I don't even think it depends on the quarterback because the simple fact is that he's know how to run routes.
Okay.
And he can catch the ball.
Hypothetically, let me ask this. Let me just ask, and I'm gonna knock on wood. Let's say Sean don't pay now. He somehow get hurt. Something could go wrong.
Right.
Okay.
But we gotta rely on Dylan Gabriel once again.
Shit.
Quarterback. You gonna have confidence in Dylan Gabriel getting that ball to Cardell Tate for him to be that much of an impactful player? No. The same way they was looking at Marvin Harrison Jr. last year with his rookie season at Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
He came into the draft and into the season as that receiver that's going to change the game or change the wide receiver position in Arizona. But then Kyler Murray wasn't getting on the ball. This happened. I think he got injured, if I'm not mistaken. But even before then, the connection with him and Kyler Murray, he couldn't get on the ball. I don't know if Murray was looking the opposite direction or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't happen. So that's why I say it all depends on that quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we got a decent quarterback, and so Cardell Tate, yes, he could come into the next season, I think, being that impactful player, especially at the wide receiver position. Judy ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? It's time to give up on him. So, again, it depends on our quarterback play. But Cardell Tate definitely is.
Okay, then I'll take Tate then. I wouldn't trade him.
No, because you can get Tate at number 12. You can get Tate at number 12, though. Or you can get Jordan Tyson, too. So, it's those two are the best wide receivers coming out to draft right now, Tyson and Tate.
And that's why I won't be mad because you can do that, especially if the trade going to be with the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all that.
Where is Dallas picking at? 12?
Number 12.
12. So we'll have 3 first rounders, but we'll see Thursday with the Browns.
This Thursday. Wow.
Thursday. They always shock us and surprise us with something. So we'll see what they got for us Thursday.
Hey, whoever find out first or whatever, you got to text the other ones and let us know. I'm pretty sure this conversation gonna come up again.
Hey man, the Browns ain't gonna let nobody know till it's like they're on the
clock.
You know, I'm saying, because I might be at work or whatever. So whoever find out first,
like during the draft,
yeah, whoever find out who get drafted first, please at least let me know because I don't know.
League motherfuckers gonna be talking about it depending on what
okay.
Exactly.
Are you doing real quick? Because I know you about to get off. Are you doing like an after draft show or a day after show or how you haven't figured that out yet?
After Friday.
Okay.
Friday, you know what I'm saying? Like, brother got arrested back, man.
No, I get it. I'm just asking. I get it.
Yeah, we definitely gonna be talking about it Friday. The draft gonna be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, if I'm not mistaken.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
All right, I'm gonna look up the draft picks after I get off of here tonight. See what the Browns got.
The Browns got the 6,
24.
39.
The first round?
Yeah, 6 and 24.
You got 2 first round picks.
Okay.
That's why I say if we trade with Dallas, we got 3 number ones in the top.
Oh,
So depending on what they do, man, like I said, I ain't gonna be mad either way, but I would love a different maker.
Okay, that sounds good.
But we definitely need the help. Appreciate everybody that tuned in on the DSMN network, the best network in Atlanta, and everybody that tuned in on YouTube as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel, man. Great conversation today, y'all. We gonna catch y'all same time, same place, Friday, 7 p.m. EnDaZone Sports. Make sure y'all tune in for myself, for G, for Kels. Y'all stay safe, man. We out here. Deuces.
Yeah. Cavalier mentality, I charge through every bracket. King on the court, LeBron legacy in my fabric. Round when I'm grinding, dog pound in the trenches. Guardian at the gate, protecting all my riches. Cavs in my veins, championship parade ground. Browns in the mud, fourth quarter, never doubt. Guardians of tradition, progressive, feel my temple. Training like I'm drafted, work ethic monumental. In the zone, can't stop my ascension in the zone. Discipline my weapon in the zone. Greatness by intention in the zone. It's my resurrection in the soul.